This podcaster was slammed for giving money advice while using a $900 hairdryer, which $900 for a hairdryer seems absolutely insane to me. So, self proclaimed budgeting queen has been slammed online for criticizing her followers' trivial purchases while styling her hair with a new $900 Dyson Airwrap. Olivia Fitzpatrick, who's a teacher, was lecturing her followers about budgeting in order to afford a house when she became a target. The 29-year-old recently made a video where she slammed shoppers for spending $100 on a new outfit every week while using a $900 Dyson Airwrap. Now, many were upset by the hypocrisy of Olivia judging other people despite frequently using expensive equipment. And I guess this is the hairdryer or whatever. It's just like, one, why would you even want to spend close to $1,000 on a hairdryer? That seems crazy to me. If you want to stop feeling broke and achieve some of those big financial goals I know you have, you need to stop buying clothes, she said. Olivia added, you cannot buy a new outfit that costs between $100 to $300 every single weekend and expect to save for a house deposit. It's just not going to happen. The teacher explained in the caption, don't get me wrong, treat yourself and buy that birthday outfit, but it can't be every weekend. For some reason, we've been told we can always have it all, but that's not the truth. We can save for things and buy during special occasions and reach goals, but we can't buy whatever we want whenever we want and still expect to reach huge goals, she said. Many were infuriated by the podcaster's cruel prop while disseminating her message. So the chick with the $900 air wrap will tell me how to spend my money, a woman said. Your message is much less relatable if you're using such expensive props, another added. A third wondered, is this satire because you're literally using a Dyson? But the homeowner does not let negative comments get her down. So the rising cost of Australian house prices is making it more difficult for first home buyers to crack into the market, but Olivia managed to do so with a $40,000 deposit. She purchased a two-bedroom property in Melbourne by herself at the age of 25 for $400,000 in 2019. Olivia, now 29, told Femel she started saving for a deposit in 2017 when she began working full-time. I managed to save by putting away as much of my income as possible, which was difficult as I was living in a share house paying $230 per week in rent. Oh, dear God. Since then, she has renovated sections of the quaint inner west unit to boost the value of the home. Crazy. The property is just 9 kilometers from the Melbourne CBD in close to trendy suburbs, an ideal location many strive to live in. And apparently, I guess her home is now worth 530. Interesting. I made saving for a house deposit my only financial goal at the time, so I was focused and all of my spare money went there, she said. She honed in on frugal spending habits and carefully tracked where she was spending her money. After she had the funds for the deposit, the process of looking for the perfect home itself took 2 to 3 years with assistance from real estate agents. Olivia says she started researching well before she began attending auctions and open houses to get a feel for what she wanted and could afford. When I purchased the property, it was a complete dump. This is how I managed to secure a great property for a great price, Olivia said. I renovated most things in the property from the floors in every room to a brand new kitchen. She added there's still more work to be done, including a full bathroom and garden renovation. So already the 20,000 home renovation has boosted the value of the property up to 530, and she purchased the home with hope for it one day to become an investment property, but she's living in it for now. I love my property and I would love to do another property renovation in the future with my partner. For now, I am focused on investing in the stock market, she said. I guess each week she hosts the Motivated Millennial podcast where she talks about finance, money, budgeting, building wealth, and investing. Hmm. Interesting. I want to see some of these comments. Let's see. Oh, that's rich. Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with her necessarily giving financial advice, but it is weird for someone to try to give financial advice saying like, "Hey, you need to save money to get to a certain point," but while giving that information, you're basically using a very expensive, you know, not a need item, right, to do your hair. So it's kind of funny because, like, for example, it'd be similar for someone to give you financial advice like, hey, you need to not spend your money on like cars because you can't afford them, etc. Blah, 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 right? While at the same time, in the background, you have like a Lamborghini, right? Because in that context, you're basically spending money that's like on something that's basically worthless, really, right? It's like a Lamborghini, and you're trying to give people advice saying like, "Hey, you shouldn't waste your money on stupid purchases, right? That don't actually mean anything." While also having a Lamborghini behind you, like it just doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't click. So I just thought this is kind of funny, to be frank.